Hi, I'm Rebekah Gibbs. I've been diagnosed with grade 3 breast cancer. I'd been to the doctors in November, I was 7 months pregnant, and then again in February, and then only again 2 weeks ago with this lump. And it was only on the 3rd that I actually got a referral. And it was at that point, on the 3rd time, my doctor had said, no, it's slightly changed. And that was my panic point. That was the panic button. And there's various cancers, there's 2, and mine is ductal, which 80% of women have. And they've told me it's a grade 3 cancers, and that is, they don't like to use the word aggressive, but if you want to think of it as it is the harshest, most buoyant. We know it's 1.5 centimetres. Yeah. We know that it's a grade 3. We don't know about the lymph glands at this stage. Yeah. They'll all go off. I was angry, you know, because I've looked forward to this time. Yeah. These have been the best times of my life, ironically, cupped with the worst times of my life. I don't feel frightened now. I've obviously had a different range of emotions. Yeah. Wednesday that I've just had was the hardest, the worst day of my life. I had the best day of my life 10 weeks ago when I gave birth. It was the best day of my life. Yeah. I'd love to have bottled that feeling of euphoria. And then Wednesday, just gone, was the worst day of my life. I'll never have a day like that. But I've ranged from feeling sorry for myself, being angry, being in hysterics. You know, some people think that it's, oh, you poor... I've heard it more than a handful of times. I can't believe this is happening to you. With Gigi, who's only 10 weeks old, I think she's going to be my saving grace. Yeah. I think she's going to be my little angel for this time. Because, you know... I mean, ironically, when I left Casualty, the last major storyline was about this. My stepsister was diagnosed with cancer. But when I did that storyline with her, I was researching the other side of the coin, the surrounding people, the sisters, the brothers, the partners. And I appreciate that. I think this is actually harder for everyone to see it than for me. Ashley, one thing he has said to me throughout, he has always been my source of support. Yeah. And I feel like he's been here for me throughout everything I've ever been through. And one thing he keeps saying is, we'll turn a corner in a minute, Rebekah. Yeah. The sun will shine tomorrow, and we'll keep, you know, you've got to have some good news in a minute. I'm not looking forward to the chemo. I appreciate that I'll feel sick after it. You know, I'm going to lose my hair. Friends at this point and family will then say to you, do you know what? Chemo's not too bad. Do you know what? You can go and get a wig. Do you know what? You're going to be fine. It just lasts for this amount of time. It's just at this amount of time, and then you're going to move on and have the radio, and then you're going to move on and go into another stage. Yeah. I'll just deal with that when it comes. Yeah. That's what I feel like. You know, I'm having my own little casualty moment. Yeah. This is my casualty. You know, I'm having a bad time, but you've got to celebrate the good and the bad times. Yeah. And the sun shining. I've never appreciated the sun so much, ever, you know. All of a sudden, flowers seem to be a bit brighter, and food tastes a bit better, and, you know, I'm just really appreciating everything around me at the moment. You can have this very sort of controlled life and lifestyle and wish lists, and there you go. There you go. You're diagnosed with cancer, and everything else just pales into insignificance, because nothing can prepare you for this. It's not hereditary in terms of my mother's got it, but my grandmother had it, but very late. She was 84, so it's not hereditary. And I am very young to have it, you know. It's very rare. 12 cases a year in this area under the Kent and Sussex area. What, 12, only 12. And I can't believe I'm one of those 12.
Yeah.
I feel tired. And I feel sad.
Yeah.
You know, I do get a lump in my throat. I do think, oh dear, this is a biggie. But it will all be good. It will all be good.